Hey, thank you for joining my channel again. And this is going to be a quick sort of like, not really an unboxing because they're not boxed, but more of like a why I'm doing it and then an install. So basically, I bought my Jeep Gladiator in 2021, and for some reason, because of the mass pandemic, there was stuff that wasn't being completed or like produced at that time. One of those things was LEDs. I bought a Rubicon Gladiator fully loaded, like leather interior, the whole 9 yards, right? Beautiful, beautiful truck, loved it. But it didn't come with LED headlights, tail lights, or like fender lights, the DRLs. So I've already bought, like I used Oracle for my headlights and my tail lights, which I've done videos for, and you can see them on my channel, and they came out awesome. But I never knew what to do about the halogen, crappy looking fender lights. Do I do a fender chop? I'm 33 stocks, I'm like, that would look stupid. And then to what I'll eventually do, it'll still look stupid because it'll give me way more space than I need. I've always liked the factory LEDs. Well, there's ones on Amazon, stuff that you can buy, but I don't think they're gonna look very good. I don't think they last. Whenever I buy something that's not MOPAR or not something done by Oracle or any of these bigger brands out there, they don't seem to work very well and they don't seem to last. So my Jeep dealership, who is super awesome, guy's like, hey man, I've got a passenger side LED, you can have it. Like, I guess a customer had done something and they got this, so they gave it to me for free. Whoops, as I break it now. They gave it to me for free, which was awesome. And this guy here, the driver's side, I bought on Marketplace, like on Facebook Marketplace, for like $100, $120 or something. So really no cost to me, like $120 for LED DRLs. I thought, I'm gonna jump on it. So I'll show you these really quickly of what I got, and then what I'll do is I'll have an install video, right? It'll be all in one video here. So I'll show you what I've got, and then we'll jump to an install video, and then we'll see what it looks like, how it turns out on the truck. Thanks for watching. All right, so this is what I got. This is the one from the dealership, right? It's all cleaned up. It looks freaking perfect, right? Comes with everything, has your LED harness, what you need and stuff to get it on there. And then this one I got off Marketplace. I'll have to clean it up a bit. It's dirty. It still has like the tape when it came out and stuff, but we'll clean that up and we'll get both of these on the Jeep Gladiator, and hopefully it's gonna look awesome. It's gonna do exactly what I want. So stay tuned.
Okay, well, unfortunately, my install video for the actual one that I took here, it was raining out and it didn't show up. It was pretty dark. So I just grabbed something off YouTube here. I mean, it's super simple. There's tons of videos out there that show how to do this, but I wanted to show you really quickly what you do. So inside your wheel well there, you've got a couple little bolts there and stuff that just pop out from your inner liner. You don't have to take the whole inner liner right out, but there's some torque screws or some bolts. You're going to do about halfway through, and then once you get those out, you're going to fold the inner liner just sort of like halfway, right? And you just tuck it. I just tucked it like sort of like in behind my fender, and then once you have it tucked, it opens up the rest. And then you just got to take the rest of the screws out there. As you see, the assembly's here with the torque screws. You're going to take all these out as well, and that'll get the assembly all nice and loose. And then once you have that, the flap opens up there, and you can see the assembly there, and you take the rest of the screws out of the actual halogen assembly, right, of the DRLs. And then what I did also is up in here is where you're going to have your wire harness, right? So you're going to undo your wire harness, that little red clip, you just make sure it's up, and then you pull it out. Because my DRLs came with a new wiring harness, and you need that new wiring harness for it to actually work with the DRLs, to the LED from the regular halogen. Once you get that out, the wire's out, you're just going to make sure the assembly, then you go back to that. You're going to do one more screw to get the LED side signal loose and out. And then what you can also do is just undo it completely right from the assembly. You don't really have to, because you can kind of push it through the hole, but you can take it out if you want, make it a bit easier. And then now it's super simple. You're just going to take that whole assembly out. There's some tape that holds it a bit on top, and that's it. She's out. All right, so what's happened is I put in new DRLs, the MOPAR ones, and I have a lights out, and they work fine. I have hyper flash in the cabin, but they work fine outside. But the problem is, when I go to start the vehicle, I get a warning sign that you will see in a second here that I'm sure everybody gets. Right there, look at that, the dreaded the dreaded turn signal lights out. So we're going to fix that today, hopefully. So we're going to put the J-scan into effect, and we're going to try it out and see if we can fix it. All right, so we've got our cables that sort of bypass Chrysler's security, and then we've got our beautiful V-gate here, iCar Pro. We're going to plug that in. Underneath here, it's actually different in the Gladiator. I don't know if you can see this, probably not, but it's like literally right there. So it's pretty easy to get to, so I'll try and hook the camera up here so you can see what I'm doing. So I did this all without seeing here, so they're just like big, huge, like... These things are like just big, huge smart wires. And honestly, all you gotta do is you put your hand up in there, you press on the back side of it like it's like a telephone wire or like a smart switch, push it in, and just slide it out. I got really good at this though. I was doing this without even looking at it. See, it just slides out like that. And then the next one, like the little bit larger one, right, which is next to it, you have the small and then a larger one, same thing. Just press on the back side of it, right? As soon as you get it to go in, it just slides right out. You know, just basically you move it around just a little bit, but it slides right out. Literally, it's so easy. And it's, on my JT, it was like right there. I didn't need to do anything. It was right there. It comes out super simple. There we go, there's one. He's got to take an old telephone. There we go. So we got two right there. Simply gonna match them up, right? So small to big, you just click in like that, super simple. There we go. All right, so make sure you're on run. There we go. Okay, so going back into J-scan, this is where it's going to get weird for me because like no one seems to give you the direct answer to do the DRL. So I've put in the MOPAR like turn signals, right, with the LEDs because mine was halogen. For whatever reason, back in COVID, you could not get LED headlights, tail lights, or fog lights, or turn signals. It was really weird. This is a fully loaded Rubicon Jeep Gladiator, and I couldn't get it. So I've replaced everything with stuff from Oracle, which is awesome, right? Made for halogen design Jeeps, right? So they all work great. But I've always wanted like the turn signals, and all the aftermarket ones look like crap. Only the MOPAR ones look awesome. So I put those in, and they're working. But I'm getting hyper flash in the cabin, and I get the dreaded lights off, you know, like on the message. So I want to get rid of that. So I did some digging, and again, I kind of found a way. Hopefully this works. So go into adoption. And you've got to go into like search, and you go into diagnostics. Okay, see, you already see it. So front left lamp diagnostics preset. So I also, what I did is I took a picture on my computer. So what you have to go into is front left lamp diagnostics presets on and off. You have to turn them off. Then you have to go in the front lamp diagnostics presets on and off, and then front turn lamp off. So we'll try that because I can see them all here, front. So front lamp diagnosis, so it's active. So let's go to here and let's deactivate it. Okay, and then we'll go back and we'll go into front left and we will deactivate that as well. We'll go here and front lamp. Going here. You have to do all three. According to what I've been researching, this could all go completely wrong, and I'm going to have to go back and activate them all again. So there we go. So they're all deactivated. And I'll go to go. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll turn this off here. I'm going to open and close the door, do the 5-minute thing, and then come back. All right, moment of truth. Let's turn the car on. And let's see what... Oh, there we go. I don't see any flashes for the DRLs. Let's just go out and check it out. Oh, that is pretty awesome.
quite tell because it's daylight, but they are on. Both on, everything's on. All right, let's check hazards here. Yep, we got the driver's side on, no problem. We've got the passenger side on, no problem. Okay, now, the last but not least. Okay. Now, let's see if the hyper flash is gone. Oh my gosh. Hyper flash is gone. I'm so pumped. That's been like a week and a half of like, wow. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get rid of hyper flash and also get rid of that horrible lights out warning, you have to you have to deactivate all of those things in that diagnostic menu under search that I showed you earlier. If you do that, you will be smooth sailing. You won't be irritated by the hyper flash in your cabin. Everything will work normally, and that is what you want. So that is, you know, a good 30 bucks or whatever it was I spent for JScan. Thank you so much, JScan. We did it. It's all set. Tires are set. DRLs are set. I'm pretty happy. And then with anything else I want to do, I now have the app to do it. Thanks so much for watching. And if you're going to do this, just know that it will work. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.